So I'm going to take the opportunity, as Sajida has said, to just outline where we're going with our local recovery strategy. I'm not sure if there's a video playing first or if I'm straight into it.
I think you're straight in, Elizabeth. And
Thank you. Thanks again, Simon, but also thanks to all of our leaders and speakers today. And thanks to all of you. There's about 190 with us today for attending the conference and the AGM this morning. It truly is a real pleasure for me to be able to say a few words as the chair of the D2N2 Local Enterprise Partnership and to outline our vision for the coming years, which recognise the importance of our people, our place, and as much our legacy, a lot of which you've heard about today. Our vision for Derby, Derbyshire, Nottingham and Nottinghamshire is of a more prosperous, better connected, more resilient and highly competitive economy that works for everyone. As we look forward to the next decade and beyond, our place has never been more important. Derby, Derbyshire, Nottingham and Nottinghamshire is home to 2.2 million residents with a vibrant blend of cities, towns and rural areas. And as many have said today, we are located right at the heart of England. From our creative industries to our world-leading education sectors, from advanced manufacturing to natural assets, we have a huge amount to shout about and on which to build a resilient economy. Our region is superbly placed to capitalise on the rapid changes in the global economic environment. Just as we helped bring the world the Industrial Revolution, so we will develop technologies which will help decarbonise the world, making it greener and stronger. And you've heard today from many of our partners about how we are already beginning to make that significant impact. We will capitalise on our strengths of manufacturing, innovation and trade. We will widen and deepen the range of businesses that comprise it. We will take a more strategic approach to support research and innovation in areas where we have the potential to both lead and change the world. If the UK is to build back better, D2N2 must build back better, bigger and faster. Better, creating a fairer, greener and more resilient economy. Bigger, improving the infrastructure and connectivity of our places. And faster, pioneering and so becoming global leaders in clean growth. On our strategy, every day our communities are succeeding. However, there are many more opportunities left unrealised and potentials to be unleashed. And so we should be looking with positive enthusiasm to the future. We will raise our ambitions, widen our horizon and expand on these opportunities. Today I'm sharing our new strategy. It builds on the evidence gathering and emerging themes of our local industrial strategy released last year. It highlights our determination to, and I'll use Tim's word here, go beyond zero in our carbon emissions. It capitalises on the unique opportunities presented by HS2 at Towton and Chesterfield, the redevelopment of Ratcliffe-on-Soar Power Station, as Simon has highlighted, the strengthening of our advanced manufacturing clusters around Infinity Park and Pride Park in Derby, the thriving digital, creative and bioscience industries in the core city of Nottingham, and our joint bid with Leicester for an East Midlands Freeport, much of which you've heard about today. Our strategy is built on three guiding principles: clean growth, productivity, jobs, and connectivity. Clean growth. Over the last 30 years, the UK economy has grown by 75%, and yet we also cut our emissions by 43%. The 2008 Climate Change Act made Britain the first country in the world to set legally binding carbon budgets. As our economy retools and moves towards a carbon-free tomorrow, we have strong vision for our region's future. We plan to lead the most ambitious carbon turnaround in the country. If the UK is to decarbonise, we within the D2N2 region, as one of the highest polluters in the country must revolutionise our approach to growing our economy without sacrificing the environment, and hence the thrust of today's conference. There's never been a better time to focus on the opportunities for green growth, especially with the government's recent 10-point plan, which Simon alluded to, announced by the Prime Minister. From gigafactories and small modular nuclear reactors to decarbonising heavy industry and creating low carbon buildings, the opportunities for this new industrial revolution are indeed endless. Derby's bid to become the UK's centre of excellence for future fuel technologies, including hydrogen, to revolutionise the way low carbon energy is used to power businesses, transport, homes, as set out by Toyota, sets the tone for spreading cleaner growth across the wider region. As will Nottingham's intention to become the country's first ever carbon neutral city, transforming transport, energy use, waste management and housing in a bid to hit zero emissions by 2028. And together we want to do more, replacing our coal-fired electricity generation to spearhead a new ambitious zero carbon energy system at Ratcliffe-on-Soar that will be the showcase for the rest of the country. Supporting Rolls-Royce, Toyota, Bombardier with projects to reduce the carbon footprint of their businesses and supply chains and to future-proof their operations. Innovating with the construction and housing supply chains based in the region to be a catalyst to drive a cleaner, more productive and inclusive economy, as again Simon has alluded to. And as the home of the first national park, we want to use our natural assets to support carbon capture and transform the way we move people in rural areas using a wider range of greener transport options, as again alluded to by Tim in his presentation. Through productivity and creating jobs, together we aspire to offer every person that vital opportunity to unlock their potential regardless of their background. Across all sectors of industry, we are seeing jobs changing as a result of digitization, automation, AI. Jobs are being redefined, we all know that in all of our businesses, and new skills being developed. Digital skills will be key to our region embracing the rise of the robotics. This week, we welcome the news that we are just one of a handful of regions to gain a share of the 8 million from the government's digital boot camps programme. Intensive, flexible courses of up to 12 weeks to boost digital skills. Working with our local businesses to create opportunities and to reskill workforces whilst helping businesses to create new job opportunities. We also want to realise our ambition to develop the Institute of Technology in our region. These are employer-led institutes that will offer high-level technical education to help close the skills and knowledge gaps in key STEM areas. These exciting developments to link a wider ambition for a different approach to skills and knowledge provision, creating a joined-up skills and knowledge system through bringing together our FE and indeed 6 higher education institutes in our place to deliver new pathways that connect individuals with the education and skills pathway that locally that works for them and works for our local industries. I really believe there's a huge opportunity for us to lead the way in working to join up the pathways between skills, academic achievement, and to provide it locally for both our local constituents, but also to become the beacon to bring people into the region to work to achieve their education as we do today through our very successful institutions. By combining the right mix of education and reskilling and upskilling in knowledge and increasing our innovation intensity, we will bring considerable gains to the regional productivity and opportunities for all in the region maximising on the provision of that, as I've said, available through our outstanding universities, working with our further education colleges as a combined team. Digitally, today this presentation throughout the day is a real perfect demonstration of the dramatic increases we have seen in remote working, exploiting digital technology, hardware and infrastructure. While parts of the region benefit from good fibre-based infrastructure, thanks to the efforts led by our county and city councils and our private sector partners, we are falling short on the full end-to-end fibre that enables gigabit internet speeds. Building on the innovation and the 5G connectivity of Sherwood Forest and the 5G-enabled digital turbine centre in Worksop, a vision for the region with 100% 5G coverage by 2030, making us the best connected region and the most accessible. Our place is the heart of England, and we've said has never been more important in the UK and the recovery growth. But whilst we are one of the most accessible areas, we need to better connect physically. For too long, the East Midlands had received the country's lowest level of transport infrastructure investment per capita, and we will increase our efforts in partnership with our colleagues in Midlands Connect to close this gap. We believe HS2 is a golden once-in-a-generation opportunity to become a super connected region if we use it to enhance local as well as national connectivity. Our message to Westminster is clear. Please support us in making this vision of us being the most physically and digitally connected through the 5G network and through our ambitions with Midlands Connect to make us one of the most connected parts of the country. I just want to then finally say, through our partnerships and lobbying with government, we support the most competitive and ambitious sectors to seek out new global markets for exporting world-beating goods and services. We've talked about our universities being outstanding, and university research collaborations will have a vital role in providing businesses with new processes, technologies, and highly skilled people to world-leading experts. We have secured 7.6 million investment for electrification of aerospace for the University of Nottingham to harness the green recovery again. And it's part of a 1 billion vision for East Midlands to gain preeminence as the world's foremost location for aerospace innovation, protecting over 40,000 aerospace supply chain jobs within the region. So as you can see, our strategy is built on zero carbon, or clean growth, productivity, creating jobs, and innovation, connectivity, both physically with our work with Midlands Connect and with our 5G ambitions. So our strong plans of clean growth, productivity and jobs and connectivity will define our unique long-term economic opportunities. There's never been a more important time for us to come together with one voice behind a vision that will rebuild and grow our region. I thank our partners for their support and joint investment and look forward to continuing to work with them as we look to rebuild and grow our economy quickly and sustainably. But I also wanted to send a rallying cry to all of you today and to the broader community to get involved. It is essential to have everyone's voice feed in to how we deploy our investment to shape the economic recovery within D2N2 to ensure it benefits every business, place and person in the D2N2 region. Collectively, we will, I'm sure, together take every opportunity available to us, investing in the right things for the benefit of our region and its people. And I have no doubt that we will succeed because our history shows we have done it in the past and we can do it again. Thank you for your time. I think that brings us now to the Q&A, and I'm going to pass back to Sajida.
Elizabeth, we've just got a short video before we go into Q&A, so
Thank you.
we'll bear with us for a few moments. you.